You go, bro? I bet. So, Lana Rhodes. Hey, who watching porn in here? How do you know what that is? I don't. Shit. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Hey, what you know about Lana, old man? What do I know? What you know about her, youngin? So, apparently being a porn star is a very difficult job, and Miss Lana Rhodes here has some complaints that she'd like to voice out. So let's hear her out. But to me, it's crazy, because I didn't even know that porn stars had feelings. I didn't even think they were human. I thought they were just tools, objects for sex. I am joking.
When it comes to that, so what I was talking about, like being pressured to do like more and more things, more hardcore things. So there's two different main genres of porn. There's gonzo porn, which is the aggressive porn that you guys are talking about. It's the rough anal sex, it's the choking, and I'll go more into that. And then there's vanilla porn, which is what Olivia's talking about as ethical porn is what I think you would consider.
Ethical and porn in the same sentence is fucking crazy. Yeah, you know, I'm an ethical killer. You know what I'm saying? I kill, but I do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I kill with a good heart, with good intention. I'm not like one of those vicious, psychopaths. No. I'm an ethical killer. Like when I kill them, I pray for them and you know what I'm saying? It's two different things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. Like honestly, some of my experiences are really humiliating for me, and I wish that they never happened. There's stuff going on, like people getting pissed on, men are pissing inside of women's vaginas, assholes.
I will be making a video kink shaming. I promise you guys. I made a video talking about how we need to bring shame back into society, but I do not like the way that video turned out, man. My parents were asleep, so I had to like kind of whisper for the video, and I was in the basement because their room is right next to mine. I like the way that video turned out. I will be making a video kink shaming. If you like being pissed on, I'm coming for you.
What did he say?
Whoa. Not like that. I'm gonna attack you.
Down their throats, sorry.
Oh, don't cry.
Oh, don't cry, Lana, don't cry. I know you agreed to do this, but don't cry. I sound like a fucking dickhead. Let me stop.
Told me something negative.
Now I'm crying. I'm like, God damn it. No, don't cry.
As you can see, 3 empaths in a room together. Yes.
Just giving some examples. But
No, honestly, that's really hard. And I think, like I had mentioned earlier, it's just so important for young men to stop viewing women as sex objects, because I believe that, instilling that curriculum in school at a younger age. And they had actually said, there's a fact that says that the more a young person had learned about the use of pornography from their school education or sex education is less likely to see women as sex objects. And I feel that's why, I feel so passionate about the porn industry, because I don't believe that they should be showing those types of scenes, because it does view women as just an object, and it's not okay to do that. Like, I enjoy watching porn.
That does make sense. If you don't want to be viewed as objects, they shouldn't be shown that shit in porn. But then again, both parties have to agree to, for their shit to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? If the girl doesn't agree to get pissed on or pissed in or whatever, it's not gonna happen. So, what's going on here? What's going on here? Let's start asking the right questions. Why did she agree to do that? Yes, I know it's humiliating, but hey, look what the money make a bitch do.
Ooh-wee, look what that money make a bitch do.
I'm not about to feel bad for someone who got paid to get pissed on, okay? I'm sorry. They handed you a substantial amount of money and you said, okay, at that point you made a decision. Live with it, dog. I'm not about to feel bad for you. I'm sorry. And hey, I'm not perfect either. I would do it, I would do something strange for a piece of change, you know what I'm saying? Like, the age-old question, would you suck a dick for $1 million? Yes, like, hell yeah! Enthusiastically, too. I'm not gonna be like, I guess. I'm saying hell fucking yes, when? But after I agreed to that, I wouldn't go around being like, oh no, like, wow. It's humiliating, man. I can't believe that, and blame everyone else but me. I agreed to it. But me and my friend were talking about this a few days ago. And one of them said, hey, knowing Andy, he'd probably do it good too. And I said, duh, of course I'm gonna do it good.
Now what the hell?
But hey, and don't be sitting behind the screen saying no, hey, yo, hey, hear me out for a second. Look at it like this. The better you do it, the faster they finish. the faster they finish, the faster you're done sucking dick, you know? Look, I would rather do 5 straight minutes of just, you know, wah, throw go than an hour of me sitting there, oh no, I don't want to suck this dick, no. Like, that's an hour of me struggling, fiddling with a penis instead of 5 minutes of me channeling my inner Ash Cash and just going, you know, glizzy gobbler mode. And then one of my friends said, hey, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, no one said they had to finish.
All that was asked was for you to suck a nigga dick, bro. Nobody told you to make the nigga bust. First of all, he's coming in your mouth. Hey, all right? You're already tweaking, okay? You're asking for too much. He didn't even ask you to make him nut. He just asked to suck his dick. That's my whole point, is you take shit above and beyond.
And I said, okay, let's be fucking for real for a second. No one's paying $1 million to not nut. Like, what are we saying right now? You can say your AOs and whatever to me all you want, but, you know, I'm being real. I'm being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, just think about it real quick, because I'm making sense.
Hey, he was cooking low key. Let him cook.
Like, girl, like I, you know, but like I want to watch ethical porn. I want it to be normalized, and I want it to be taught to where it shouldn't be to where a woman is being abused and is, you know, like the male is showing aggression, because that actually is going to translate into his relationships with women in the future, his wife. Like, it's actually statistically proven that it's going to show aggression in a marriage and a relationship. And that's, I mean, how is that healthy? Like, that's not healthy at all.
Well, a lot of it is like young boys don't understand, and they think that this is normal and that's what girls want. So they've probably never been with a girl before, and they see these horrible things and they're like, oh, this is how to please a girl. This is what I have to do. Yeah. This is what she wants. And then they, you know, do these things and they act certain ways, and they don't realize the effects that they're having on women.
I feel like critical thinking is gone now, bro. Because there's some things you can look at and be like, and then you can just distinguish whether it's a good piece of information to learn from or to just discard as, okay, this is not real. That kind of shit is just like, not many people have that type of intuition. It's tough because I don't like seeing people who can't like add 1 + 1, you know? I'm going on, hey, I've been thinking recently, you know, a man who thinks.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts.
I mean, there was one scene where I had seen, obviously the male was having sex with a girl, and she was literally crying because he was being so aggressive. Like, I guess, you know, he was just too big for her. I mean, she was like full blown crying, and he was like slapping her. Like, you like that? Like, you know, I was just like, oh my God, how can this, like, I could not get off to this.
Hey, you guys heard that, right? She couldn't get off to it. She was trying to. Oh, hell no, because I was wondering. Because you can, usually, like, you can see the thumbnail. And, like, sometimes you can even, like, swipe the thumbnail, and it'll show, like, the little animations of the scenes. She pressed on the video, watched the video, and she tried. Hey, I'm on to you, buddy, and I slick, bro.
So I don't know who watches this too.
Some people have that fetish, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's why they
insane.
put it out there, because they're like, oh, somebody will watch it, which is just like,
Yeah.
no offense, but like, that's disgusting, because obviously she's not okay.
Yeah. And I mean, to me, it's just, it really makes me sad, because I think of the girl and I think, wow, like, I can just see it in her eyes that she did not want to do the scene, but she's doing it because of the reasons of, you know, she needs the money, or this is a flexible job for her right now.
We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this.
Oh, she needs it.
That means she agreed to it. I'm not about to feel bad for someone who agreed to do that. If you don't want to fucking do that shit, go work at McDonald's, I promise you. Don't hire you. Don't hire fucking anybody. If you want the money, go work at McDonald's. If you choose to do something extreme for quick cash, I am not going to feel bad for you. Because I don't care how much fucking money I need. I promise you, I'm not about to go get railed by 13 fucking dudes. You know, it depends on how much money we're talking about.
Hey, yo,
you know
what
what I'm
the
saying? If you
fuck?
put 10 million on the table, I'm joking. I'm not doing that. But I'm not about to feel bad for an adult for making an adult decision. I'm not doing that shit. Like, yes, I get that porn it's disgusting, it's vile, whatever. But then again, both parties have to consent. If the girl simply says, I'm not doing this, the video doesn't get filmed. So I'm not about to feel bad. Like, I'm not doing this, man. You made a decision, live with it, okay? Like, shit. The video is disgusting, yes, but she chose to do it.
No, I've had friends who have been choked out so much that they've actually passed out during a scene. There's really just like crazy stuff going on that damages people's bodies for the rest of their lives. I luckily don't have any issues, but I've seen scenes shot in Europe where guys are literally punching into a girl's asshole like this.
It's not funny. It's not funny. How do you get to fit your fist in someone's asshole? That's a real question here. Using an asshole as a punching bag is crazy.
I'm like, she's going to have issues for the rest of her life due to this. And is it worth someone making a little bit of money and someone jerking off to it?
That's the question you have to ask her. Is this worth it?
You can back up a little bit.
Someone's about to start punching your fucking rectum for some cash. Is it worth the money you're about to get paid for this? How is it going to feel now that whenever you go to the bathroom, you'll never have to push to take a shit? It'll just fall right out. Is that worth it for the money that you're getting? That's the question that you ask the actors, the porn stars.
One of the worst, honestly, I feel like I'm in denial sometimes and I can't accept some of the things that I've done. There is one thing that, you know, I tried talking to a therapist about before, something that I had to do for a scene that was really rough for me. Basically, this guy had a bowl and he like gagged me until I threw up into it. And then he like pissed in the bowl. And during the scene, he asked me to drink it. And I didn't know how to say no. It was one of the most disgusting, foul scenes I ever had to do.
Let me teach you how to decline that offer. Fuck no! I'm not drinking your fucking puking piss! Did you guys see how it was? Oh, I didn't know how to say no, as if she's never said the word no before. When you are fucking disgusted, I don't give a fuck what my job is, how much I love the job. Piss and fucking throw up in a bowl, I'm throwing that shit in your face. I won't even have to say no. My body will say no for me. And because this happened mid-scene, she didn't get paid extra money for this. It wasn't like it was agreed upon before the scene and then, you know, she's knowing what she's doing and she's getting paid extra for this. She decided to drink it just cause. That's a simple, oh, this wasn't part of the agreement. I'm not doing this. Done. She said she was like the #1 porn star in the industry. If you are the #1, you have power, bro. Maybe if this was some no-name girl trying to move up in the industry, I can understand her doing some disgusting shit to move up. She was #1. There's no way you're top of the industry and you think you don't have any power or any say at all. Take some accountability, bro, please. You drank puke and piss out of a bowl. You're nasty.
And I'm telling a therapist this and they don't even fucking know what to say to me.
Yeah.
No one can relate. Like, no one fucking knows what to say about it.
What the fuck are they supposed to say? Oh, I know your best stank after, didn't it? Oh. Hey, what do you eat for breakfast? How does pee taste like? What was the consistency? Did you mix the pee and the puke, or was it just like a puke under and piss on top? What the fuck is this therapist supposed to say?
And so when it obviously I don't know how like porn is shot. They don't tell you beforehand. Did they tell this guy to do these things, or did he just in his own brain?
This one, my
decide?
agent was actually very pissed about.
Okay.
And again, like, I'm not saying that I was raped.
But you were put in the spot. You were put
I told this guy, like, yeah, I'm excited. Let's do this. I didn't know how to say no. I just wanted everyone to be happy. So
That's your fault then! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my... You guys heard her, right? You guys heard her. Oh, I wanted to make him happy. Jesus Christ, Lord Almighty. What the fuck? She drank vomit and piss to make some random guy happy, but now, oh, I'm so traumatized over it. It's your decision. I'm sorry you got traumatized. I genuinely feel bad, because being traumatized, that shit is fucking horrible. But you legitimately traumatized yourself.
I can't blame anyone. All that I can do now is make the best of my experiences and accept it, which is really hard for me to do. Sorry, what was your question again?
I mean, no, like, I think you pretty much answered my question. But no, I was just gonna, chime in and say about how you had to do something that you didn't want to do, or you felt pressured.
She wasn't pressured. She said she was excited and she wanted to make him happy. Stop acting like it's everyone's fault but hers. It was her decision. God damn. The man said, hey, drink this. Her? Okay. That's it.
I definitely can relate to that, just even by like working at Hooters. I know, you have worked there. I obviously have a little longer history of that. And, I definitely was a sex object. Like, that's who I was viewed as working at Hooters.
God damn. Oh my God, bro. Oh no. I applied to work women like objects because they're walking around with their titties out. And guess what happened? They treated me like an object. There was probably another restaurant in the same fucking plaza as the Hooters because Hooters isn't that fucking popular. So you made a decision to go work at a place where they literally view women as objects because they have you guys walking around in bikinis and shit. And oh, I can't believe this industry did this to me. You chose to go in the industry. This was your decision. Man, I do not like these kind of people, man.
Clearly, I was the complete opposite of that. But, you know, I definitely was pressured into some things that I didn't want to do with men. They had the audacity to ask me to literally go give them a hand job behind the dumpsters. Yeah, you know.
See, that I can understand. I can side with you on. That's weird. The dudes are being fucking weird. The appeal of Hooters is girls are, you know, semi-naked or whatever, and dudes be looking at their titties, and that's where it should end. Do not ask no one to do you no personal fucking favors with your micro penis at the back of a dumpster. You're a fucking weirdo. I promise you that shit will never work. You know it's not gonna fucking work, so why bother asking?
Oh my God. But they would push my limits. Like they would just kind of like joke around at first, or like, oh,
and
I'll give you
quite
$100.
touchy sometimes too, no?
Yeah, and you know they were like, oh, I'll give you $100 if you take off your panties for me. And you know I was vulnerable. I was young. I was like, oh, like no harm. Like okay, like he just wants my panties. Like heck yeah, $100. Like
But then they're gonna be like, how much?
They kept pushing
how
and
much can I
putting
give
up.
her?
And once they like put you on the spot, like it's so hard to like say no and like okay. Like,
Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my God, bro, did you not hear? Someone offered her money, but you know, it's not my fault. It's not my fault though. I know you offered me money and I said yes, but it's not my fault. I was vulnerable and I was young. Like it's not me. I know I took the money and all, but it's not my fault. It's his fault. I was pressured into it. I was coerced. I didn't know any better. It's not that I'm an adult who made a decision. No, of course not. I just got pressured into it. This is society's fault. It's not my fault. It's society. Shut the fuck up. I am out of fucking shape. Walking back and forth across my room has me breathing heavy. There is zero accountability. That was a crazy motion to make. There is zero accountability in this entire video. Everything that happened here was something that they all agreed to do. But none of them said, yeah, you know, I agreed to do it, so that's on me. You know, like, I know it was a crazy thing to do. I agreed. You can still agree to something and be scarred by it. But the first step is acknowledging that, you know what? I did say yes to this. No one's paying me money to take my underwear off. The fuck? Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go find that video of her drinking that fucking piss and puke.